All right. I'm here today with Keith Dewey, who is currently the Director of Corporate Foundation and Government Support at TCNJ, better known as the College of New Jersey. Keith, you received your bachelor's degree in communication, your master's degree in journalism from Purdue University, and finally your PhD from Vanderbilt in higher education. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Describe your career path, Keith, from graduation at Purdue until your current position here at the College of New Jersey.
Yes, that's a big question. But in brief, I did my 2 years of my bachelor's at Purdue in organizational communication. And while I was there, I worked at the Office of Publications at Purdue, and that was a great experience, writing and sort of interning there, as it were. And also worked at the Purdue Exponent, 20,000 at the time circulation daily, and that was a great on-the-street experience. So I got two kinds of journalism, both the sort of more of the public relations kind of journalism, and then also the print media. But then when I stayed for my master's, I did some writing for other publications, and then I went and did my PhD. It was over the course of writing my master's thesis at Purdue that I decided I really wanted to be in higher ed administration rather than journalism. And so we looked for strong schools. My Purdue professor, Dr. Robert Ogles, was very helpful and mentored me, and he was a Peabody Vanderbilt graduate, and he guided me to go to Vanderbilt. And then over the course of being at Vanderbilt, I did writing for a number of nonprofits, and that turned into proposal writing. Hence, I found myself in fundraising and development.
Mm-hmm. All right. Where are you from originally, and how did you attend or get to Purdue?
I came from a little town called Big Flats, New York, between Horseheads and Corning, New York, upstate New York State. And I did 2 years associate degree at Corning Community College. And it was at Corning, actually, that I met two Purdue folks. One of them, Dr. Jane Thompson, got her doctorate from Purdue, and so she guided me to go to Purdue when we were looking for schools across the country that were strong in communication. And that's why I found Purdue, because Purdue has top programs in organizational communication, public affairs, issue management, speech comm programs, all of that. So that's how I got there.
What was your fondest memory during your time there or afterwards?
Yeah, I think it would have to be traveling and performing as a part of the Purdue University Varsity Glee Club. And we did 2 or 3 concerts a week in sororities, in farms, barns, concert halls, all over the Midwest. We even made a northeastern cities tour. We went to Wilmington, Delaware, and New York City, and Washington. Anyway, fondest memory would probably be performing as if we were rock stars at the National 4-H conference in Chicago, and having young women pursue us as if we were celebrities while we performed. So that was probably one of my greatest memories. And also performing with Tom Wopat from the Dukes of Hazzard at Indianapolis Circle Theater. Tom Wopat was the dark-haired gentleman who played Luke Duke on Dukes of Hazzard, and he turns out he's a German baritone, and performed as a soloist with our choir at Indianapolis Circle Theater. So that was a big, and performing at Chicago Temple, just all of the great experiences performing there, as well as as an undergrad also, writing for the newspaper, and all of those experiences.
Keith, what college or career advice would you have for Purdue students attending or recently graduated and starting their career?
Yes, I would take advantage of the huge Purdue alumni network. This is something, here I am at the College of New Jersey, and we work with our own alumni regularly, and we are learning to utilize alumni networks. And I use the Purdue Alumni Network to locate Purdue graduates who had become presidents of colleges and universities around the country. And there are some very sort of big name schools that Purdue graduates have gone on to become presidents of. And those alumni networks are just invaluable. And so I would say reach out and connect, and that will take you a long way.
All right. Well, thank you, Keith Dewey, Director of Corporate Foundation and Governmental Support at the College of New Jersey. Once again, you received both your bachelor's and master's degree at Purdue in Communication and Journalism before going on to get your PhD at Vanderbilt.
Yes.
All right. Thank you again for your time and support.
Thank you, Young.